Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you a short conversation between the man and the woman. Number one, the woman asked the man if he had heard Sam had gotten a new promotion. The man replied Tim hadn't told him about that and he wanted it wasn't great. The woman then commented she wished Beth had gotten a promotion too because she said Beth really deserved it. Number two, the woman introduced herself to the man and she offered to help him. The man replied he was calling from a accounting office and he asked the woman he could speak with the director. The woman was sorry about the fact that the director wasn't in and he says he was her director's assistant and she couldn't help him. Number two, the man asked the woman what her special was that night. The woman replied they had fresh shrimp and roasted beef. The woman finally decided to order some food from the regular menu. Number four, the man asked the woman if anyone had called him why he hadn't been in. The woman replied he had a messenger from the Miss Bitter. Miss Bitter had told her he had finished painting the news office and the man was happy about that. He asked the woman to call Mr. Bass and to tell him to send the bill to the accounting office. Number five, the woman asked the man is was his office. The man uh, the man replied person. He says it was the Cindy's office. The man told his office was at the end of the hall. The woman wanted to know um, he had gotten a nice office, and she says his boss liked him very much. Number six, the man told the woman he had just received a the bill Mr. Rotagon, and the woman asked if Mr. Rotagon was his accountant. The man replied, um, uh, sorry, she said he hadn't thought Mr. Wilson had been. The man confirmed Mr. Wilson had used to be his accountant, and then Bob had commented Mr. Rotagon. He says she didn't much better Tom. Number seven, the woman actor the man was his daughter were during those times. The man replied, his daughter were at the university then, and he told she was studying economics. The woman repeated economics, and she says his daughter was become loyal like him. Number eight, the man asked the woman if he hadn't seen Jim had on his tutoring. The woman replied she hadn't, and however, she commented Linda and she had planned to visit Tim in the hospital that tomorrow. The man was happy that, and because he says Jim why he hadn't wanted to visit him. The man asked the woman asked the man if it were at the Cindy's car had parked by the front door. The man replied it wasn't. He says it wasn't time car, and then he explained to her. Tom go to a new secretary. The woman told him. To better move to his gun because he had impact in the director's face. And number 10, the man asked the woman how much the uh, bus fare was. The woman replied, "It's $1.15." And then she asked her if he wanted train from. The man commented no and plead to her and plead to him. When they yes, he stopped and he said he was going to the post office.